It turns out that being a dad is a competitive sport. You're supposed to think your child is the best child. You're even supposed to try and convince other people that your kid is the best kid. You're supposed to be proud of your child. The chosen book this week is Cosmic by Frank Cottrell Boyce. It's about a young boy called Liam who's kind of at the stage in his life where he's growing up a bit, he's getting a bit of stubble, and he's figuring out who he is kind of, and it's the story of him wanting to get out of where he is, and he's in Liverpool and he's found out that there's different places in the world that are called the same things but they have different meanings, and he wants to get away, and he gets this amazing opportunity, but the problem is he has to become a dad because he has got this miniature stubble or whatever. It means that he can almost pass as a dad, so he recruits one of his small friends to become his daughter, and they go on an amazing adventure, and it's really good. I sneaked my dad's copy of Talk to Your Teen out of my waterproof backpack, but I thought the other dads might be suspicious if they caught me using the instruction manual, so I took it to the loo. Reading in the loo is definitely dadly. I'd say it would appeal to young boys, maybe between 10 and 12 kind of age, who kind of would relate exactly to the narrator of the book, who is like 11 and 12-year-old Liam. I mean, he talks about computer games that are nowadays are really popular, and he kind of uses his experiences to explain his story, and I think they can completely relate to that themselves, definitely. Because it's about him kind of growing up a bit, he does go from being the child to kind of, in a way, being his dad. Because he uses his dad, he idolises his dad. They don't always get on, as most people don't, but he does, he idolises his dad, and I think you definitely see him develop from being a young boy to becoming more of a man, definitely, yeah. It's all about listening, apparently. If you don't listen, your child becomes introverted and sulky. The more you listen, the more you'll understand. The more you understand, the more you'll find to be proud of. And if you're proud of them, they'll be proud of themselves. Later, I tried listening to Florida. She was down at the other end of the plane going on about Daytona or Paris or Britney or somebody. And I do have a young brother who is 11, and he read the book and he was telling me how good it was, and I thought I might give this a go because I did used to enjoy reading like Roald Dahl books, and after reading this it is kind of like a modern Roald Dahl story, so I did enjoy it even though I am a 21-year-old woman. It doesn't always seem, especially at the moment, it doesn't always seem these books aimed at young boys as much. A lot of the stories are these like the romantic vampire books are like all the rage at the moment, and I think sometimes boys don't feel like they have a great route into modern books anyway, and I think because this is funny and it like taps into their brains more, I think it is really good for them at that age, definitely.